Hey there, Virgo. I'm Jophia Mind Tarot here for your October messages. While I was shuffling your cards, it showed me a mini spread about finally coming out of the feeling of feeling imbalanced, having a new cycle where you're out of, you're not no longer feeling imbalanced when it comes to money. Like every for every penny that you have worked for Virgo, it seemed that it was always some kind of worry about it. Maybe you were always coming up short, or perhaps you were always living from paycheck to paycheck. But with this mini spread that I got, it seems like you'll be experiencing a new cycle where you no longer have to worry so much of not having enough. You're moving away from that now. So here's what we have. So we'll do the general spread, we'll do the love spread, the money and career spread, and then advice from spirit. So let's see what comes out for you, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Sorry. You're the last sign. Um, and then I'm doing, let's see here. One more shuffle. Yeah, let's see what comes out for you, Virgo. Hmm. All seem to want to come out at once. Seems like it ooh, suddenly comes out, like it's hard to budge and all of a sudden it bursts out. So that could be happening to you, sudden gains that you weren't expecting. Anything else? Good. One more shuffle. Okay. All right. I think that's it. At the bottom of the deck, a two-faced friend. So a two-faced friend in this sense could mean that something you thought was one way is another way. It doesn't have to be a bad card, but let's see what the rest of the cards say before we make, any judgments. Let's see what the rest of the spread says. Bold, plenty of material things. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Pineapple, reconciliation. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Bell, announcement. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Rose, romance is in the air. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Ladder, climbing towards success. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Harp, great happiness. And sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yeah. So this is all great news, Virgo. Something that you thought was gone comes around again, and this time it comes around better than you expected. Yeah, you put a lot of hard work into this, and suddenly you'll hear news of it just doing so good. It's something that you took a risk on, and that risk proved to be quite beneficial. That you know, y- you had a few like issues with it here and there, whatever that was, and this creative idea that you have, um, really led to you enjoying your success. You getting there. It's not like the success is you got it and then it's done. It seems as if you're continually climbing up this successful ladder, but something will happen either in the month of October or nearby. Something with two-faced friend that you thought, wasn't going to go anywhere really, but actually, look at this guy. He's like, whatever, just another day. And then all of a sudden, wow, this comes out like out of nowhere, you know? And it says here, take care enemies are working against you. So yeah, these enemies could be anything. Um, it could be people that are coming out of the woodwork that, you know, feel like you shouldn't be as successful as you are, or taking hits at you. I mean, there will always be haters, right? Haters will hate. Maybe they're arrogant and boastful, these people that are coming out, but those are temporary problems. There's nothing to worry too much about. So you just keep working on those efforts, Virgo, and you will see the reward. So that two-faced friend could either be something that comes out suddenly that you didn't expect, that you were, busy doing whatever you were doing you, and all of a sudden you get this announcement that came from nowhere. You realize that you blew up, or your 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 products are flying off the shelves, or whatever the case may be, and or you may have some customers trying to, or some people who you sell your product to trying to, or your competition even, you know, trying to, you know, make you seem as if you're not that good. But in the end, yeah, they're not gonna hold a candle to you, Virgo. So let's see what's coming out in your love spread. Let's see what's going on with you for love. And as I've been saying in the other signs, and I think I need to mention it here. It could be romantic love, but it could also be love of family, friends, self. So I feel the need to say that for you guys. Alright, one more shot for the love, Virgo. Hope I cleared it. I think I cleared it. Okay. Cut it. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Anything else? I think that might be it, right? Okay. Alright, so we have the moon. Something is hidden. Okay? Something is hidden, or could be something dealing with your mother. We have Five of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. We have the Empress in the reverse. We have the High Priestess in the upright. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups in the upright. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Hmm. Well, I'm seeing that you're gaining back your self confidence, loving yourself again. You know, it seems like you're loving yourself. Um, it seems as if your any attempts at love or any love offers usually fell to the wayside. There was no movement in terms of your love life. Or if this is not love exactly, it's more of like, when you get, making new friendships, or it's the same old, you know. Um, and then on top of that, you were feeling like, you're feeling financial hardship, some kind of lack. And I think that was tied into how you felt, your self confidence. And you couldn't quite figure it out at first. You can't quite figure out why your love life wasn't working. But I think it had to do with how you felt financially. You weren't feeling very confident. So you had to work on your self love. Yeah, you felt as if, no matter how you try to be you try to be intuitive, you try to figure people out, try to make something happen. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't coming together. You kept feeling disappointed or not getting offers that you were interested in. Yeah, it wasn't going as how you planned it. I don't know if you were even listening to your guides here. Probably didn't want to hear what they had to say even. You know, they were offering that cup to you, telling you maybe you need to love yourself first. And I don't think you wanted to hear that actually. So maybe that's why I felt the need to say that it's about not only romantic love but about self love. And then you weren't feeling that confident about yourself. And so anybody that came forward to you, you either didn't notice or you didn't feel like you were, you know, pretty enough, handsome enough. You didn't feel like you could, move forward with anything in a romantic sense because you lacked the confidence. You felt like you didn't have the money to pursue anyone, or you just didn't feel confident. So yeah, that's what was going on in your love life. What about what in terms of I didn't check the bottom of the spread we have. Yeah, the same. The hidden secret was instability, feeling unstable. You know, they had to pick up the pieces of what was going on and start fresh. But yeah, you just wasn't feeling it because you weren't confident. You didn't feel confident. You had the fire behind you, but not the confidence. So let's see what's happening in terms of your finances. What's going on in terms of finances? Virgo, let's see what comes up for you. What is coming up for Virgo in terms of finances? So much. You're in full manifestation mode. Anything else? All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so not quite making that money yet, but trying to manifest something. We have the Magician in the upright, the Five of Wands in the upright, the Five of Cups in the upright. Okay, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Cups, wow, in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles in the upright. The Fool in the upright. And the Six of Pentacles in the upright. So, I'm seeing here, like going back and forth between conflict, like internal conflict, like your thoughts swimming in your head, bouncing from one idea to the next, bouncing from one, um, you know, whatever thoughts are bouncing around in your head at the time, or, ideas. But for each idea, there was a disappointment. So Five of Wands and Five of Cups. So um, it's like, water, like, um, what do you call it, extinguishing fire. So it's, to me, I see it like that. Then we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the upright. Feeling confused about each strategy that you need to take. It's like you, every, it's like you're all up, not really all up in your head, but it's like you didn't know which way to turn. And because of that confusion and that um, inability to like figure things out and understand what's going on and what action you need to take, and getting disappointment when you do take action on something, you got that Page of Pentacles, we weren't getting really any money out of it. But Spirit is saying a fresh new start is coming, something where you feel like an equal exchange, give and take. You move from uh, being like having internal conflict and confused a little bit, having all these ideas swimming around in your head, to being a little confused as to which one you should pick. But you'll have so many ideas that you'll find yourself, you know, getting what you give. Like it will turn from one pentacle to six, you know, turn from just, you know, one text or one email or one order to six orders. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is happening in October, but it's definitely gonna happen. So you're manifesting something. So by the time it's all done, you'll end up with your Six of Pentacles here. So this Ace of Pentacles here, well, of course you have to give to get, right? The Sun. hmm Yeah, so this is talking about how you feel, probably how you feel right now. Let me see here. Maybe it could be that maybe you will be working with someone. You're no longer doing things on your own. This probably talking about past energy. Let me see. Yeah. Anyhow, it just shows like the journey of you feeling like if you know, you weren't making enough, you were not able to get enough, you know, you had all the hope and all the happiness, but it just wasn't coming through. You just couldn't find that in you couldn't find that uh financial independence that you were looking for, and you had to seek a higher power. I don't know if you have a connection to spirit. Yeah, but we did see the high priestess earlier, so it could be a spiritual business. So let's see what comes out in the cards from the divine. What messages does the divine have for Virgo here for the month of October and moving forward? What messages? Ooh, I did not even see this card. Wow. The strength in the universe came out for a reason. Sometimes you felt like giving up, it seems. Alright, so messages for the Virgo collective from spirit. Let's see. Oh, oh my. Oh, hold a second here. Uh, I hate when this happens. Oh, trying to get it from on the floor. So we have belief and conception. I think Taurus got this, I believe, at the bottom of the deck. But let me see if I can grab these cards that fell on the floor here. Goodness. And of course I can pick it up. Okay, I got one. There are two more. All right, finally. So, whew, that was something. So we have conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin. To bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. So it's talking about having the ability to create, to conceive something from nothing, just like the magician is doing here. Okay, manifesting from one pentacle to six pentacles. And doesn't this look like pentacles here in the conception card? Like little pentacles here? Or maybe cells of a being, a human being, or some kind of mammal, or, you know. So we have root chakra. So root chakra is the first chakra, and it talks about our stability, our stability to the earth, like our groundedness, right? Our security, our financial security. So the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of light, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as the physical world. Yeah, you're trying to manifest those pentacles. So I'm not surprised that root chakra will come out. Then we have fertility, again with conception, another birth card. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves, you see? So, moving from conception to being fertile. right? To be open and courageous, to take that chance. That's Seven of Cups there, right? Then we have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So yeah, we are all connected, and whatever you try to manifest, others are involved with it too. Whether it's in the business or your customers or whoever, we are all connected. And then belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and strong connection to source. So I remember that the Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck, and I believe we were looking at the High Priestess. You were trying to use your intuition, remember? You were trying to use your intuition to try to figure out stuff, and then we have the Magician here. So you are connected. You are connected to source. You are trying to um, manifest something through the wisdom of source, right? Because you have wisdom here. From all your trial and errors and so forth, you have wisdom coming out here with this purple. Moving from red, you almost like you're moving up the chakra wheel. Like you're moving from red to orange to yellow, look at all these colors in here. And finally to up to your crown chakra with this purple, and then you're using your blue to communicate, so you're just manifesting, all right, and you're making it happen. So I hope it helped and I hope it resonated, Virgo. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care, Virgo. Bye.